So talking about backstabbing, so Senator Jared Renaiuck publicly tweeted a message to the effect that One Nation is controlled opposition. Never had a branch. Pauline never goes to estimates. Rarely attends the chamber, and they have done more damage than good to the cause. I mean, it doesn't get more blatant than that.
Well, that's yet another falsity, because Pauline does more work than most parliamentarians by far. You don't actually see all of her work in the parliament. She does an effective job while she's there, but you see it outside parliament and the hours she spends going around listening. She's one of the best listeners in the country. I try to mirror myself on her, but she's fabulous to work for. She does a lot of work. As I said, she's one of the hardest working politicians in the country, and she's bloody effective.
Yes.
If she gets you in her sights, look out.
Yeah.
So no. So the less mentioned about him, the better, because he was found out during the campaign that someone asked him, "You're out to kill One Nation," and he said yes. So that's all you need to know. Yes. That's what he's doing there. He's killing One Nation.
Yeah, it was a little bit drastic moving forward. And then you talk about the preferential system, or voting system. Here we have another Prime Minister with 34% of the vote. People are going, how can someone lead a party or lead a country with only 34% of the vote under a... there's a lot of people that are resigned in the political process, feeling that they put a lot of work into support and that sort of thing.
There's actually very good news in that, Paul, because Labor got 34% of the votes cast in the House of Reps. Liberals got about 31% of the votes cast. But if you look at the low turnout, I think only about 83% of voters actually voted or voted properly. So that means if you take 83% of 34, it gives you under 30, gives you about 28%. So 28% of eligible voters voted for the Labor Party. It's about 26% of eligible voters voted for the Liberal Party. That's barely a quarter.
Yeah.
Neither of them have even come close to a third of the eligible voters. And what you'll see, the really encouraging news that we must share with everyone, and I share it repeatedly, is that 40 years ago, the percentage of people who voted for Labor or Liberal number one was 95. It's now 66 and falling. It's gone on a steady decline, and people are waking up. Many people used to vote whatever way their mums and dads voted, Labor or Liberal, and they kept going, and now they're starting to think.
Yes.
So the swinging voters, the people who actively take part in the election process and think about the policies, they're increasing.
Yes.